So I know you studied sociology.
Yeah.
When I first graduated from high school, this was going to be my major. But of course, the naysayers said to me, go into business, you need to make money. So, but sociology has always, because sociology is all about people and community and learning about the family. So not only having a purpose, but that education, how has that helped you with the work that you did in the public sector?
I think that I've always had a way with loving us, right, and loving people. I didn't always have the verbiage, right? And one thing about education it does really well is it helps you with the verbiage. It helps you articulate yourself and speak the kind of verbiage that you mean. My major started off as psychology. Because I was constantly wondering about the brain, right, and how it operates and functions. And then slowly but surely going in, I started to realize that it was never about the brain itself. It was the circumstances that made people function and operate the way that they do. And that had everything to do with sociology and the people around and the circumstances in which people are in. And so that's piqued my interest. I was intrigued and I went down that rabbit hole. And before I knew it, I took like 12, 13 sociology courses, and that became my focus. But I'll tell you, the most important piece about sociology was just the way my mother, again, it goes back to my foundation about my mother's love for me and love for people, and me seeing that kind of help me think about what I wanted to do and how I wanted to be connected to people and how my natural love came for people. But it was because my mother and how she raised us and what I saw her show an example of being. And that kind of stewarded me along. And what school did is that it put some structure and some bones to it, right? Yeah. And that's what education does. It takes who you are and it puts some structure and some bones, and it helps you figure out a pathway. But your foundation of who you are comes everything about how you was reared in your foundation in God and love. And then what education does, it takes that and puts bones to it to help you figure out a pathway.
Yeah, definitely a pathway to serve people.